Hey everybody.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Day 2 at the Overland Expo West.
And we have sunshine.
We have sunshine, so hopefully that lasts for a while. Hey everybody. Welcome to Jerry and Jamie 2 Up. On this journey, we went to Overland Expo West in Flagstaff, Arizona. It was a long drive. We left Wednesday afternoon at 3 p.m. after picking up Jamie at school, and we arrived in Flagstaff at 7 a.m. the following morning. So 16 hours of good driving, but we had a blast, and we thought we'd show you what we saw at the expo. So we hope you enjoy. Morning, everybody.
Morning.
We are at Overland Expo West. We had a good little breakfast this morning. It sprinkled a little bit last night, but nothing too bad.
Take 2.
Take 2. Our battery died on the first take, and we are headed into the show. We had a breakfast this morning, just made some bagels, and
Jerry's become quite the, what is that thing called?
the Blackstone
chef.
Gotta like it. So we're heading over the show. We got a backpack full of water.
Look at all the rigs coming in.
Yeah, and so this morning, they stopped letting people in at 10 o'clock. So this morning, there's just been a line after line, and unfortunately, well, we knew it was going to be that way, but people have crept in on our space.
Yeah.
So we don't have as much space as yesterday. But yesterday was nice because it was just us. Huh? This backpack's getting my hand. So today, we're just going to spend most of the day walking around, trying not to spend too much money. We'll bring you along. We just wanted to say good morning. Had a great night last night. We slept really well.
Yeah.
It was easy to sleep with after yesterday.
Yeah.
But slept really well, and a little slight rain, so nothing horrible, and it was nice. So we can get a cut across here, and we'll turn you on when we get to the show. Take care, everybody.
Bye.
It's pretty cool. Hey everybody,
Hey.
it is raining hard
And hailing.
and hailing. You can see behind us, it's hailing pretty good. Boy, there's a lot to see here at the show. We've already spent a few dollars.
And really, truly, only a few.
Right,
It's meant to get wet, right?
it is. But yeah, so we're just checking out lots of motorcycle stuff. So you're good. You're good.
They're not waterproof, you dump water from the inside.
Right, just hang it out so it goes away.
Or at least let's
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to see though.
Water.
Hey everybody,
Hello.
we're done with our first day at the Expo West, and it was interesting. We had a lot of fun. Started off, it was sunny,
And
beautiful out.
It got hot before 10 o'clock.
Got hot, and then Jamie saw these clouds out in the distance, and she said, "You know, it'd be real. Those clouds look angry. It'd be really nice if we got a little bit of rain."
A few drops is what I asked for.
6 hours later, it stopped raining,
And we're in a mucky mess.
and we had hail and we had rain.
Yep.
And that didn't stop us from walking around the shop. I mean, the store,
Absolutely
whatever this
not.
thing's called.
We did not drive 1,200 miles to sit in our tent.
So we went to Rocky Mountain ATV. Shout out to those guys. They had ponchos on sale for like $2.79.
Yep.
And we looked like big geeks walking around the show.
You know what? We'll put a picture down below, and you know what? It doesn't matter as long as you have fun.
We had a great time. We walked around, got soaking wet. I waited in line 45 minutes for a cup of coffee. But other than that, it was great. We purchased a few things, nothing too crazy.
No, but we got to meet a few people. We got to meet Lifestyle Overland.
Lifestyle, so shout out to them. That was really cool, and
Yep.
I'll put a picture down below of that too. We did the fanboy stuff with them and
Yeah.
had pictures taken with
We
them.
just didn't get to meet Caroline.
Yeah,
She
Caroline.
was up top playing.
Yeah, but we got to meet the rest of the family, and that was awesome. We came back to camp, kind of dried everything out a little bit, tried to dry us out a little bit.
Tried to warm up. It was cold.
It was cold, and so the rain stopped about 6 o'clock, maybe 5:30.
Yeah.
And then we just cooked us some burgers and now we're just hanging out by the fire, having a few adult beverages, and just hanging out and enjoying the rest of the evening. But tomorrow it looks like the rain forecast is going to be a little more in our favor.
Knock on wood.
So we're hoping that we're going to get to walk around a little more and spend a little more money and do that sort of thing. Hey, but if you do like what you see,
make sure you give us a big thumbs up and subscribe and pass this along to your friends. We know that we have something out there for a little bit of everybody.
And it's free, and we're at like 940 subscribers, and 1,000's right around the corner, and it'd be fantastic if we could get there. So
and for those of you who have subscribed, thank you so much.
Yes,
we
thank you.
truly appreciate you following us and supporting us.
So we're gonna just sit out here by the fire, drink a little more adult beverages.
Not too many.
Not too many.
Don't want to have to get out in the cold.
And we will talk to you guys first thing in the morning. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Hey everybody, we're walking around Expo.
Hello.
Good weather, and we've been buying a few things.
Yeah, no rain today.
We'll show you at the, no rain today, so it's been good. So we're just gonna walk around. I'm gonna film a little bit, just so.
Enjoy yourself.
Hey, thank you. And so we're just kind of making our way over, but there's a lot of cool stuff here, so check it out.
Good. We were interested in what we can do with the Hex today.
Okay, like you're ready to purchase?
Have them here, or do we order it and it gets?
So we're doing free shipping.
Oh,
Expo.
perfect. That's actually better.
That's what we needed. Then.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so
Okay.
I can get you checked
Well,
out.
folks, we just bought an Overland Edition T-Hub. Enough room in the T4, so we decided we'd have this.
I am so excited. I cannot wait.
Look at Jamie can stand up no problem.
Yeah. How about this?
Look at this. I can stand up no
Jerry
problem.
can stand up no problem. Even on the side. And look, we have French doors.
French, yeah, look, we got new French doors now. So.
Home away from home.
You know, just to get familiar with it. We had a fantastic day at the expo. So much to see. I know we didn't see everything, but it was so much fun. We were exhausted by the end of the day. So we got back to camp, just kind of hung out. We made some dinner. We knew we were leaving the next day, so we just relaxed that evening, hung out with the people next to us. We met some really cool folks over there and just took in the last of the trip. It was a wonderful time, and if you get a chance to go to Expo, you should give it a shot. Hey, everybody.
Hello.
We are grinding our way back to Bella Vista after going to Overland Expo West. We had a good night last night in Albuquerque.
Stayed with my mom on the way back and got to see my aunt, uncle, and my grandma.
And got some New Mexican food.
Yes.
And some nice red chili, so that worked out really well. So, we're tired of driving.
Yeah, my tailbone's a little tired.
We got a little bit of time to go, but so we thought we would kind of wrap up the Overland Expo video and kind of do a little car podcast, I guess. What you would call it. So we're not going to do much editing here, so it'll be just kind of us just chatting. But I think the first thing is we had a good time at Expo.
Oh, it was a lot of fun.
It was fun. It was overwhelming is a good word. There's just a lot to see and a lot to do while you're there.
Yeah, not sure if you see everything. It seems like I felt like we saw everything, and then we turned a corner and there was stuff that we hadn't seen.
And one of the things that I did realize, and I knew this already, is I'm a firm believer that there's an overland tax, and it was in full effect at Overland Expo.
Absolutely.
Some of that stuff is just so expensive and so blown overboard for pricing. You know, they say you get what you pay for, and I don't necessarily agree with that in some of those situations. And some of the stuff that was on sale there.
On sale?
Yeah. It's cool to check out all the rigs, of course, you know, all the high dollar stuff. One thing
It's cool to see everybody's solution.
Right.
And the way that everybody configures what works for them.
We were really amazed at all the big old earth roamers and those big old things. And
Talk about overblown.
people that got more money than they know what to do with. Those things are crazy, but I just really don't know what kind of traveling you would do with them.
No, unless you live all the time in them, but I still don't think you need something that's ready for the apocalypse.
And I mean, it's cool and everything, but half the time you couldn't take them to the trails or anything that we would. I guess it's just a different style of traveling. So if you do own one of those, put down in the description what was the thinking and everything on it. What are we missing?
Yeah,
Right?
share some pictures because I've honestly never seen them out in the wild.
So we'd like to check that out. It was really cool having all the motorcycle stuff.
Yeah.
I think that being that we like to do I like to do the adventure bike stuff, and we like to Jeep and camp. It was kind of cool. I was really glad that we got to do some of that. We didn't do any of the demo rides, but maybe next year we'll do something like that and see how that is. I was really surprised at how big the van movement was.
Yeah. I mean, we definitely are interested in van life and all of the different aspects to that, but I couldn't believe how many different versions were there.
It's just everybody. The thing I really dig about van life is how they utilize space, every inch of space,
Yes.
to maximize space. It was really pretty cool, and some of the vans look really badass. They
Especially if they're lifted.
right, they looked really cool, and it was kind of fun to look at them and see what different people's perspectives were on them. I was surprised to hear that some van companies are still 3 years out for taking orders.
I know, that's crazy. How do you know that you're still going to be doing this 3 years from now?
Right.
Or
Well, they've got business for 3 years, but yeah, how?
maybe your wants and needs change.
Right. I don't want to order something and wait 3 years for it.
Right.
So, but we did. One of the cool things too was we did find some things that we did purchase. So we bought one of those tire
tables.
Tire Gator, they're called, I think. TireGator.com. We've been looking at those, something just to set up real quick, especially when we're just at home and we just decide to go hit some trails and maybe do lunch or something on the road. It's kind of cool to do that. The aluminum was really light, so I thought that was kind of cool.
Be handy, I think, if we can figure out all of our, packing and things like that. If we're doing long travels like this, we could actually just pack sandwiches or whatever and pull off to the side in a rest area somewhere and have that.
Right. And so we picked up one of those. Then we also picked up a bathroom tent
Yeah.
from Rhino USA.
That's actually going to be tall enough for Jerry to stand in.
It's actually 7 feet tall, and since we bought our instant privy toilet at the Moore Expo, now we have a place to set that up and a little more
privacy.
than our little igloo thing.
A little more privy.
But we really did enjoy our time at the expo. We weren't disappointed that we drove all the way through. I think it was one of those things that after we got there, it was well worth it.
Absolutely. And then we got to eat at that place that was seen on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. That was really
called
cool.
Over Easy in Flagstaff. That was really cool. We'll put a bunch of pictures and stuff from the event that we came through here. I know a lot of people, we did get to see some of the creators that we follow on YouTube, Lifestyle Overland. So that was kind of funny. It was raining like heck while we were out and we weren't going back to camp. We didn't drive 1,200 miles to hang out at camp. So we had our Rocky Mountain ATV, not a sponsored thing, but they should. And we had ponchos on, and we were just walking around. And
we made a real fashion statement.
yeah, I don't know if that was it. We'll put a picture above, but
yeah. We don't care.
I don't know how much of a fashion statement it was.
Well, it was a statement. I didn't say it was a good one.
And then we met Chris from Venture. They have a Winnebago Revel, him and his girlfriend, but he's known for Orangey, his Jeep. And he was there, so we got to chat with him a little bit. It wasn't as wet when we saw him.
No, we saw him the next day.
Yeah, I got to do that. But yeah, it was cool seeing some of the creators and stuff. Overland X, we saw that group. They had a really nice booth and display and everything. The camping situation was okay.
Yeah, you know, I didn't know what to expect since it was first come, first serve, and it was, what do they call it, festival style?
Festival style, yeah.
So I really expected everybody to be on top of everybody else. And we were in close quarters, but I think because we got there early enough on Thursday and kind of staked our claim, we had a little bit of a triangle, and we weren't necessarily just boxed in between people that we couldn't move.
Right. We had, basically we got there early enough so we could find some trees, so we were able to put up our hammock. And then basically we just had a train of the Gladiator, Moonshade, and then set up the Gazelle, so it all worked out pretty well. By the end of the weekend, there were people within 6 feet of you everywhere.
Yeah.
But I think one of the positives of the camping was meeting the people around us.
Yeah, we made some new friends.
There were some people who stayed up a little late on
both nights,
but you know what? It's all cool. You gotta deal with some of that. It's not dispersed camping out in the middle of the forest. It's festival camping,
and they were sharing in the festival.
Yeah, but I had a good time. I'd do it again. It was no
absolutely.
Big deal. Walking to the show was a little bit of a jaunt. So if you bought anything like we did at the end, you had to carry it all back with you, which we didn't. One good thing about that is you don't buy too much because you got to carry it with you.
Right.
One of the things that we're looking at is a rear seat delete thing, maybe to try to get us a little more room. Poor Jamie's height challenged.
Vertically challenged.
And she has to peek over the top of the fridge to get inside, and she can barely see inside the fridge.
Yeah, because it sits on the back seat.
You can see it back there.
Yeah, and I'm not tall enough to be able to see inside, and we don't even have the 35 tires on yet, so.
Yeah, so it's so we're going to come up with a solution on that, but I think I'm going to just come up with a home ground solution and figure that out, because I'm not about paying $1,000 to do something like that.
We got an idea from a couple of different people that did their own deletes, and
what was their name? Melissa and sorry, man, I'll put it down below when
I
you see
can't
it.
remember.
But they were from Cortez and Telluride, Colorado, and man, it gave us a couple really good ideas. So I think we'll be doing something like that. And I'm hoping our paths cross with them. They were they looked like they were going to be a lot of fun to hang out with, and they had the same kind of adventure style as we did.
Yeah.
The couple next to us, again, I'm horrible at names, folks. So
I do remember them, Rodney and Joanna.
Okay. They were really nice. They came in a Subaru. He's also got a Land Cruiser. He also rides motorcycles, so he can't be that bad. And they were really nice. We got to talk to them a lot.
Which is why we remember the names.
Well, we're back. Our battery died. What are you doing?
Watching the stupid fly.
Oh. We have a fly in the car who's driving us a little nuts.
He's taunting us.
But our battery went down. We went dead. So we are getting closer to home, about 22 miles from the Fort Smith pull-off. Then we got about an hour, so we're getting closer. Yeah, I think we're all ready.
My tailbone's done.
Make sure you check out Jerry and Jamie 2 Up. We're gonna have we're gonna try to do some more of this podcast style a little bit and kind of get more content out there on a regular basis. I've been kind of slacking on that, so we're gonna get much better at that. But again, folks, thanks for all your help and thanks for subscribing. And we look forward to seeing you somewhere out on the road.
Yeah, we like to see all of our followers and other creators in the wild.
So we will talk to y'all soon. Bye.
Bye.